guys, what is YouTube video? Today we are going down to GameStop and hopefully we can find some really cool pops. I have been going to a lot of stores looking for the Switch 2 still, and obviously I've been declined mostly because they tell me, and I actually been kind of friends with some of these workers. They're actually super chill. Somebody told me to try, like they said about Friday, so try to go to Barnes & Noble about Friday, and maybe he said that's when he believes that, not Barnes & Noble, Best Buy. He thinks that'll be close to when I'll get a Switch 2, so we're gonna keep trying. However, that's not the theme of this video, so if you guys can, make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Every like and subscription will make a Switch 2 appear for me, so keep making it, obviously liking and subscribing, because then I might get a Switch 2 and I really do need that hype. Obviously we will be streaming tonight, watching some basketball, great stuff happening. I'm gonna go down to GameStop, see if they have new pops, and maybe they do have a Switch 2. I don't really know. If they do, well then this whole video will be about the Switch 2. If they don't, we'll be waiting till next week when we get a Switch 2. It doesn't matter. The Switch 2 and the hype for you guys will be the same. So with that, let's get out of GameStop, see what they do have, and yeah, let's get down there. Alright, so over here they do have like King, which is a really cool one to see. I see like Makima, which is really cool. The Red Guardian, Daki. They actually have both Dakis, GameStop and one. We have both of them, but still cool to see. Megumi, Nobara, Noritoshi. They do have the new Superman pops. I don't know if we're gonna get this just yet because the movie doesn't drop for a little while, but it is really cool to see, and I do kind of want it, but I don't know if we're gonna get that today. They actually have multiple Supermans. There's also like Gambit, Captain America, Bruce. They have this Stain, which is really cool. This is the second actually, this would be the last one we do need. Maybe we do complete our My Hero set, or the newest set. Oh, here they do have another one from the set, which is Lex. And if you look at the back, they don't have the back to showcase, but there's a couple pops from that first like common wave. There's also like Crocodile, Luffy, Creature Commando, Gyutaro, Fullmetal Alchemist. They do have Hanami, Zenitsu, Bucky, let's see, Yuji, that Knuckles and Rouge 2-pack. And then if you come down here, they have like Miles, Eustace Kid back there, Mayday Parker, Inuyasha, Borsellino. There's Shishido back there, so not a bad section. There's a little bit up top, I'll show you that. They like Tengen and Gyutaro. They have that Gato. It is damaged a little bit, but still up there. They have Toothless from the movie. A couple other random ones as you guys can see. A couple comic covers. A couple other like the Great White Shark. But there's another section. Let me show you guys. Over here, there's like some Dragon Ball ones, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, Bleach, Demon Slayer. A lot of decent ones. So now let's go back to the house and show you what we did end up picking up. Alright guys, so we're back. We're going now to GameStop, and as you guys see, we obviously are going to be talking about what we picked up today. Obviously, we're getting this video out today. The playoffs are happening, but it's like every other time. So let's talk about what we did pick up, obviously, from GameStop, which obviously, if you guys know, there was some pretty cool stuff there, honestly, that we don't get to see too often. Actually, it was a lot that we do see often, but a lot of cool new stuff, I should say, because we had, you know, it's dropping already. So obviously, we do have a couple things. We're going to be talking about the pop we picked up, and then we're also going to be talking about the pop that I get. I don't even remember buying this pop, and when you guys see it, you guys will probably be hyped up, because I don't remember buying it, but it's here for you guys. We also will be streaming after the game, so it should be a pretty later stream, but we'll be streaming after the game drop, once the game's over, so that'll be pretty fun to do. However, let's talk about the pops we did pick up. We'll start off with this one, and this is the pop we did grab that was there, and we ended up grabbing Superman right here from the new Superman movie. This is the new James Gunn film dropping in 2020. Obviously, it drops this year. I don't know, I'm saying 2025, but drops next month, July. So obviously, they don't show the back like we showed at the store. They don't show you any other pops releasing from the wave, but there's a decent amount. A lot of like Supermans, Lois's, and all that. And the reason we're getting this pop specifically this early is the factor that when the movie drops, I want to be able to pick up some of the side. We did this with Deadpool and Wolverine. When the side cast drops, I want to be able to pick it up. And if this movie is as good as the trailers and how I feel, I don't want all the pops to sell out and then I'm not able to get them. But this looks just so cool. I also, something I really like, you guys will obviously see in the close-up, but the blue stand, I like, instead of it being a plastic typical, like they did it as a light blue stand, and I think that looks so awesome. I think this one definitely looks really cool. I'm glad they went out with this pose for Superman. I think it definitely is like, see, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about when I say that Funko can do simple stuff like this where he's floating and it looks like he's flying, and it looks way cooler than if you did just him just standing there just like with his in an action pose. Just a little bit of a nitpick. I was originally I tried to bribe my sister to ask her if I could showcase off. She bought a lot of the Final Fantasy cards. She bought like some packs, and she bought the starter kit, and I was like, can I show it on my channel? And she declined me very harshly. So I will try to get her to open it up on Wednesday, maybe, before because she wanted to do a TikTok on it, but if I can get her to do it on YouTube, maybe I can persuade her if I tell her she can be in the video with me opening it. I'll have to let you guys know what she says, because it is a lot of cool stuff, and obviously I probably bet I have some Final Fantasy and some Magic the Gathering fans on this page. However, we did pick up something else, and this is what I was talking about earlier when I said that I didn't pick this up at GameStop. I was going to do something else, and I was moving stuff around, and I saw this, and I was like, I forgot I bought this, and I don't even remember why I never showed it off. But we actually picked up over, it was where I play pool at. It's called DZ Comics, and I've had this pop for a long time. I don't know why I never showed it, but we actually got the Sasuke chase for the obviously the triple anime exclusive. I've had this in my collection for a cool minute. I couldn't even tell you when I bought it or why I didn't show it off. And we're not gonna show the glow test today because it's already getting kind of dark outside, and I don't use a black light. But we'll showcase off the glow in Wednesday's video, so just keep an eye on that. I'll talk about it again. But super cool pop. I'm really glad that I was able to get that. I don't even remember I remember buying it very vividly because it was on. I saw it there and I was like, oh, it was a good deal. I picked it up, very excited, and it's a little different than the common, which obviously I have the common right here. I'll show you guys. If you guys want to see the common, it just is literally just very close, basically just having his lightning in his hand, and in this one he's just standing there, which this one I thought was still cool at the time, and I was really happy I got it, because obviously I wanted a Sasuke. And this one's pretty much identical. I believe the glow is the, I don't want to say the Chidori, because that doesn't really look like what he's doing, but I'm pretty sure it's Chidori, or some sort of lightning move. And he has the Rinnegan and the Sharingan. I don't know if they're glowing too. It's been a long time since I've seen this pop and what it does. And this is an old wave too, if you guys look at it. This is that old, like, Minato. We actually do we have every single one of those, I believe, except maybe Pain. I think I don't remember. Bro, I've bought so much pops over this channel that it's so hard, especially for sets like this, for me to remember what I do and don't have. But I'm pretty sure I have everybody except that Pain. I don't remember buying Common Pain. I remember buying, there's 3 different versions. There's the GameStop t-shirt bundle Pain, there's the common Pain, and then there's another one, and it's like they're very, very similar. I'd have to go back and check and go through my whole collection and see if I do remember having it or not. However, that does everything we did pick up for today. Obviously, make sure to comment down below and say, London, please let us open those Final Fantasy packs. Comment down below and let's get us some hype in the chat, and hopefully London will believe us and persuade her. So every comment will greatly help out our odds of being able to show it on the channel. And obviously, we'll keep grabbing more Superman pops over time, as long as obviously the movie's hype, and obviously I stay hyped, because I'll probably pick up like Lex Luthor and all those guys, just because they're super easy ones, so when the movie actually drops, I don't have to worry about picking up some of these like earlier characters. And if I can't find anything for the movie, I can always come back home and show you guys the ones we did already grab. However, as I said, we'll be streaming tonight. Obviously, we got the playoffs. Shout out OKC. Hopefully, they can clutch up Game 5. This is a very big game for me. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tonight with the stream. Peace.